Well, there you are again. Pardon me. Charlie Greer podcast again. Duh, I do this every day. Today we're going to talk about, is space fake? What's they say, huh? I don't know. I have no idea, man. I got a comment on one of my videos and I haven't had time to really. Somebody sent me a link to go watch this video and saying that everything's fake. Space, it's all the moon landing. Flat Earth is real. I don't. Is it fake? Is space fake? I mean, is it waters above and below, just like the Bible says? I mean, I don't know. Have we been lied to? And the ancients, like they knew all this knowledge. Like, what? How would they? Wouldn't they know? Every ancient book says the world. We live on this flat thing. And people are like, oh, you'd fall off the flat Earth. I mean, it's bigger than you think. Maybe it's like a domed. I don't know. Admiral Byrd, when they went to South America, Antarctica, where it was, Operation whatever it was called, high jump. He said there's like a surrounding our area, our world, the Earth, is this big wall of ice, and after you get past that, there's another green, area. People were mastodons, and again, I don't know, man. Why would Admiral Byrd, who's like the most decorated naval guy, say that? Maybe there's something to it. In my past video I did about the moon landing being fake, I'd been around some of these hillbillies that claimed that they had worked on the fake moon landing. Like just as a runner, like, they need a bunch of born bodies. And who do you use? People that won't talk or won't believe. Well, you need a bunch of hillbillies. That makes sense to me. I mean, maybe. And that French guy who had the balloon that went this high, didn't he claim he hit water or busted through water? And surprised he came back alive. Shit. Are they lying to us about everything? Is everything fake? Have we been lied to just about everything? I'm sure there's some deep divers out there, some people that go down rabbit holes. And of course, again, I'm just asking questions. Pardon me, my coffee's hot. Black coffee I'm drinking. I'm sober. I'm not, it is 9:05 in the a.m. I do these early. Then I go to work. I got a job. Going to work after that. But I want to do, that's why I do this podcast, so I can just have these thoughts and ask these questions. And the person who sent me that link and comment, I will watch that. Just give me some time. I think it's Fake X who commented, I think, or whoever they are. I'll check it out. I started to. I watched like the first 5 minutes, but I had to get right before I did that. I had to give my dog a flea bath. She has fleas, and I had to go. I bought the stuff and I gave her. Now she's all mad and wet, but it had to be done. She had fleas. Then I had to shower myself and get into the podcast because I like to do these podcasts before I go to work. After work, I'm just tired. I'm not myself. I have the most energy in the morning. But yeah, he was saying in his comment that everything's fake. Space is fake. Moon landing. We've all been lied to. And the part of that video is what is like FE Core or something. This corporate that are trying to. And I know a little bit. Like they're saying like every. I don't know how many miles there should be like 8 inches of curvature on the Earth. Because the Earth, it's like 25,000 miles. I have to watch more. I know people claim that it's flat. And I know in the Vedas, like the ancient Hindu uh, map of where we're at, looks nothing like, and there's more land, there's up, there's down, there's this all this big, Google that. I forgot what they called them, but there's like levels and dimensions or so. I don't know. Again, and this is ancient knowledge. It's like a 5,000, who knows, longer than that. Again, the old books, the Bibles, both of them talk about it, that, there's waters above and below. A lot of ancient stuff says that. But I mean, okay. These ancients, these people, you're looking in the sky at night, planets are round, so wouldn't they think that, hey, we're on a globe too? I mean, the moon's a globe, sun is too. Whatever you can see with your naked eye, it's round. Or is it? I mean, I don't know. Why would they be looking at the moon or whatever and then like, oh, it's round? They go, no, we live on its flat. Maybe they were doing like, Kriya yoga or deep meditation and astro projected and know these things. I don't know. That's why I'm asking these questions, because it's like, hey, other people, I'm just a dumb hillbilly doing a podcast, I don't know. But what I do know is my gut feeling, my intuition has always told me that something else ain't, forget about the moon and the land. It's something, we just, something ain't right. We're not being told. They're holding information back. Maybe that's their real power, is knowing certain things and just being like, to control people, or maybe it's real. Maybe everything is just what they say it is. I have a feeling though that we done been bamboozled. There, everything is fake. Maybe we do live on a flat plane with other lands around. You get past that circle of ice, like Admiral Byrd said. He said that Operation High Jump. They did twice, like 1947, 48. One of the biggest naval operations. They headed down to the Antarctic or wherever, past Argentina, wherever, South Pole. I don't know, whatever they're calling it nowadays. And he said he flew over this like really tall wall of ice. After he got past that, it was green pastures, and he looked down. He said he saw woolly mammoths. Huh? And then like some kind of disc, like a UFO showed up, and they took. This is what Admiral Byrd. I'm not saying, and then he took control of the plane. Like, hey, cool, we're gonna take her. We're gonna take you to sell you some things. We'll take you back. Why would he? Is that just a bunch of BS? I mean, I don't know. I'm just quoting Admiral Byrd. I mean, that's what he said in his diaries or whatever. And then in an interview, when he was older, he said there was other lands that we don't know about. Again, get past this wall of ice that's about 100 miles wide, and then you get to another place with woolly mammoths. Can you imagine? And UFOs going cruising around. And he was taken to like speak with some people or something, and they kind of schooled him. Is that true? Is space fake? Again, in my fake moon landing video, man, if we went to space, don't you think that we would be, people be living in space? I got a condo up there, come on. Just in the atmosphere, around the globe, there'd be friggin' Foot Lockers and McDonald's. Come on. Oh, I never go to Earth anymore. I live in space. Earth is so just cliche now. Don't you think if we went to the moon, we'd already colonized the moon? The backside too. And Mars and everything else? Pardon me. I have a feeling something's not, I don't know what they're not. Why would you would think, why haven't we went back? There's a video out. It's been out for a while, and they shoot this like rocket, and it's going up. They got a camera looking down, and then all of a sudden it goes dunk, and it just stops and kind of just like it got stuck in something. Maybe there is just a barrier of what you would call water. Maybe, I don't know, some kind of. We have rings of stuff around the earth that keep us from the solar flare, whatever. I mean, granted, a big solar flare could wipe it out, but we know there's stuff around our atmosphere that is made up of some stuff. And space, I don't know. I mean, for one, I got to take my hat off to people that would want to figure it out. I'm not going in space, man. I'm not getting in a rocket or something. I'm just not going to do it. I'm not courageous enough to. Because I've had too many cars that break down. Hey, it's not if, but when, something stupid like your thermostat go out. What? There's no gas stations up there. There's no autos that own in space. I know that for a fact. So how do we figure out this conundrum? Of course, people think you're stupid even saying that. That's what you have to ask questions. You have to. I mean, I can tell when I'm being lied to. I can feel when I'm being the bullshit level. I mean, so since I was young, I just knew that certain things were. It's not what they say. Could it be? Did we fake the moon landing? There's certain people that know, like, man, you can't get into fucking space. Space is water. I mean, I don't know. Or barrier of water. Who knows? It's a strange, mysterious world. Let me tell you that. I mean, pardon me. We need some brave, courageous people with money and a good spaceship. Rocket. I don't think a rocket's gonna come on, man. You need something like a new technology, some kind of anti-gravity. I don't know. In the Vedas, the ancient Hindu Vedas books, they talk about Vimanas, these flying ships. This is ancient, a long time ago. And there's two of them. The one is the one you fly around in our, Earth. If you want to go out further, you got to use different kind of Vimana, a different fuel. I think they use Mercury to go into space. I mean, I don't know. But the Vimanas, that's all they talk. There's diagrams of these Vimanas. They flying around back in the day. Is that what happened? Is that what it is? We get technology, we're up and then we're down. Are we living in some kind of like dark ages right now, or coming out of a dark age? Is that what they call Maya and Hindu? It's just a cycle of you're up, you're down, you're stupid, you're smart. I mean, some ancient books, they talk about like there was giants on the earth and all kinds of crazy. Even the story of King David, man, he killed Goliath. Goliath was supposed to be a big old dude. I mean, I don't know. Supposedly there's bigger people. They found skeletons and the Smithsonian swoops in and takes them and we don't know where they're at. Is it all just a devil's trick to keep us? One thing I can say, and this is just my humble opinion from something that happened to me, this experience I had. I had typhus in 2013, and they had to resurrect. I mean, I had like 3 cardiac arrests, heart attack. They had to, bring me back, and I had 3 near-death experiences. Again, I didn't think these things existed. I'm still trying to wrap my head around some of the stuff that I was shown, or, again, it wasn't like someone talking to me, say, okay, no, I was experiencing this stuff. And when I came back, every time the doctors, I was trying to talk, and they're like, "Oh, you hallucinate." Everybody, they this is normal. People always say these things. You hallucinate. You died. We brought you back in. But one of them, and I don't know which one, because I had 3. One of them, I'm out. It looks like I'm in space. Okay, I can't even see. I'm on. I don't know if it's a craft. It's like it must have been invisible or something, because I could see out. There was nothing. Walls. I'm just in this invisible ship or something. Behind me, I can sense, like, and this is going to sound strange, but it was like my ethereal self, and there was 2 of them, One of them was a man, one was a woman, but it was me, and somehow we're all connected. And I could sense, and they were trying to say, and they were showing me it looked like a planet. It was round. It was on fire. It wasn't the sun. It was on, I don't know if it was the earth. I don't know what it was. And they were trying to, this, I still don't know. Why would they show that? Was I hallucinating? Was I out in fake space? I don't know. But this, it happened to me. So maybe I was hallucinating. And why would they show this? But it was kind of like a warning too. Like they were saying like, hey, you don't want to. And again, it was like, we weren't talking. It was like telepathy or something. I don't know. Again, people think I'm crazy talking about this. And I don't talk about that much. Yeah, I'm telling it on YouTube a lot. Come on. That's silly. But it happened. One of them, I was shown. It would look like space to me. Some black, we were out. Again, I couldn't see any shit. I was trying. It was just looked like this fiery planet. What in the sun? Maybe it was Earth. Maybe they're showing me Earth's about to get hit with a solar flares. I don't know. It was like a warning or something. Again, my ethereal self. There was two. One was male, one was female. It was me though. I can't wrap my head around that either. Or people that I don't know. And another thing, when I was in this realm, or whatever you call it, I could see behind me, but not real. I could just sense. I can't even explain it. Strange, mysterious world. I mean, so maybe that, I don't know. Maybe it's a little bit of both. I mean, I'm just asking questions, trying to figure stuff out. The first thing I'll admit that I'm not just a dipshit dumbass. I mean, that's part of my genius is, hey, I'm dumb. Then from that point, I can learn. I can move on. And because a lot of people won't even admit that they I know it all. Say, I'm just that. Do you? Really? Who told you that? Some of those people that, how when you're young, you first get on your own, you go to college, you read Jack Kerouac or whatever, and then, oh, Kerouac. It's like, man, you just found out about Kerouac like a month ago. I mean, don't be trying to, oh, naming their dog Kerouac, come here. Thinking they know everything. That's human behavior. We've all are guilty of certain things, and we all act that way. A lot of things that you're not exempt from. You're going to change. Like, I won't do that again, but that kind of happens. You think you know this stuff and you're smart. Are you? Do we know? It's okay. My dog's growling. She's mad because I gave her a flea bath. She's wet. What did I experience? What was I in space? I don't know. Is there other dimension? Hey, I don't know. But it happened. Again, 3 near death. Dude, it's just like, and another thing, getting typhus. I petted a stray cat a feral cat, and the flea jumped off him and bit me and gave me typhus and almost died. Had to learn to walk again. Almost lost my feet. It lacerated my insides. I was legally blind. Just horrible. It took me a good solid year just to get back to where I could walk and this, and then I still to this day. That was like 9 years ago. Oh, and they also told me, oh, you're gonna be bedridden, man. You ain't gonna ever forget that. And I was like, no, I'm not. Get me out of here. You got 5 years to live. 5 years. Like the day I was leaving, I had to meet with all my doctors and sign papers and work and everything. And they were like, so what are you gonna do with your life? I'm just gonna go live my life. Oh man, dude, just go have as much. I'll give you 5 years. 5 years. That was 9 years ago. And then again, the day I left in February, I moved from Los Angeles to the Midwest this February. The day I left LA, I was supposed to get MRIs and a CAT scan, like put me in the tube again like that day. I was like, you know what? I'm tired of it, because I've had so many procedures and that shit. I mean, so I didn't go. Then they got find some contact my mom. He's only got 2 years now. 2 years. What is it? 5, 9, 11? Who knows? I mean, shit. Will I outlive them? Like like I said, some kind of Keith Richards dude that outlive all his doctors who, I don't know. Maybe they're right. Maybe I ain't long for the world. I mean, that's shit. I don't think so. Again, I have my own problems, but I don't know. And quite honestly, I'm not really scared anymore. After you go through certain things, it's like, okay, yeah, I mean, I don't fear like death. Like I mean, granted, I'm not wanting, but I'm not, I don't, I just live my life, man. Tomorrow's not promised. The past really doesn't exist. You got now, you got the moment. So that's what I do. I live in the moment. And quite honestly, to figure out if space fake is space fake, you're gonna have to do some like deep meditation or contemplate prayer. I mean, if you're just like a normie, a regular person, you don't got a rocket ship, or you might not know scientists that have all this. There's only so many YouTube videos, and if that's sure it is, oh, it is, it isn't, it is. But I think that guy or whoever it was that posted that comment, he sent a link, and I will. So yeah, you guys can check it out too. It's the moon landing fake video. I did it about a week ago or something. Go in my videos and find it. He made a comment, or whoever it was, that they have a link there, and you can watch that video. It's like an hour long. I watched the first 5, but I had to wash my dog and get up in front of my computer to do my podcast. I do this every day. I don't want to skip a day. I've done almost over 80 of these, and I'm best in the morning because I was so much into it during the day and the night. I see, I'm the sharpest in the morning now, and I'm smoking again. I'd quit for 11 years, and now I'm smoking again. Hey, my nerves are shot. I got anxiety. What are you gonna do? It's helping me for now. I mean, so yeah, I'm gonna do that deep dive. We all should, because people are kind of waking up to certain things. People with the internet, and then there might be things that people are more open-minded now. Could it be? Is there water above? What if the moon is? If everything's fake, if the moon is fake, then what is the moon? Is it some kind of? I mean, the strange thing about the moon, though, I've seen like it's been happening for about last 10 years or something. Sometimes the moon's out during the day. Like for a while, it's just like, what's the moon doing out? It's like 11 in the morning. Like, why's the fucking moon up? I don't know. I don't remember the moon being out when the sun's out. I don't remember. I was shy. I was like, when was it? Like maybe 6, 7 years ago, the first time I was like, what the hell? Kind of scared me. Like, why is the moon out? I was trying to point people out. Hey, you see the moon? They didn't ignore it. They got crazy. Maybe I am. But again, I do have a feeling something's not right. We aren't being told everything. Maybe it's for our own good. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's like, you know what? There's some serious thing. You don't want to think, man, you be thinking about this. It'll make you depressed. You go about your day. Well, it's, you're lucky that you don't know that. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes you got to do that. You don't have people worrying. You want them to, prosper. And it's like, we need a lot of people working to keep this thing going. You don't want everybody sitting on their ass going, is the moon fake? I mean, come on. Would it cause chaos if would it put a monkey wrench into all their thoughts and their belief systems? And probably, but would it? I mean, if you are a Bible thumper and, you would, that says the water's above and below. And again, they could see you can see the moon and the sun, it's round. Why would they think they're on a flat? Or maybe they did some kind of deep meditation, prayer, whatever they did, took some kind of stuff that helps you, And again, I'm talking about like meditate, like dudes that do that. Like, just it takes years to, and your chakras and whatever, they can align. And then you can go to the secret knowledge school because there's some people just think like, no, this is it. You're dead. You're gone. Forget it. You're worm jerky in the ground. And that's it. That's all you are. That's it. There ain't no, I don't believe that. Even before I had my near death experience. And also I've been saved. I'm like born again. I mean, I'm surprised, but I'm a Christian, man. Jesus saved me. Now, granted, I'm a sinner. I mean, I'm not perfect. I don't go to church, but I'm still pray. I mean, I realized that I was kind of shocked getting saved. Like I didn't think that. I grew up in a religious family. I mean, my great grandfather was a preacher in Tennessee, and my grandmother was reading the Bible, and we'd go to church. But then I became like a rock and roll, living in Hollywood for 24 years. A lot of soulless, godless people out there. But I always prayed. I always kept my faith. I always would go so far and then pull back because I don't want to, Then after having these experiences, I was saved, man. That's another thing. It's hard to explain. Like, and I don't try to project that onto other people, but I'm honest about it. Like, yep, see, it happened to me. And I'm not perfect from it. You know what I'm saying? I got problems, man. I'm still, but I stick to like the 10 commandments, just simple things. Like I'll just stick to those. And the ones that I have is gluttony and drunkenness and stuff. I still kind of, being honest. Is that what we have to do? Do we have to go inward to see outward? Do we have to, or does it have to be a peer-reviewed paper that we, I don't know. We got to ask these questions though. These questions are old as time too. I'm thinking something's up. I'm thinking that we're not being told, and they're always figuring something out. Like they found out about the Van Allen belt, that band of radiation. So if there's a band of radiation, maybe there's a band of water, maybe there's a band of sand. I don't know. Space sand. Who knows? I mean, what they claim to know about space is there's like some crazy shit out there, like the asteroid belt, and they're always finding a new moon around. So I hate, and a telescope. And will my generation ever see answers to these, timeless questions? And I hope so. I'd like to know. But then again, sometimes truths are painful. It's a painful truth. It's just like, hey, man, this is what's going on. See, we tried to warn y'all. Brace yourself. And quite honestly, nobody watches my podcast. I mean, there's a handful of people. And I don't have any effect. Look at where I'm at. Look at that. It'll get better. But I have photophobia. This light that's right here now, it's hurt my eyes. So I kind of like it dark. Even though it's like my camera's not hardly picking me up. Behind me, my busted window pane. I pull off the blind just to get light. I'll get a better light. It'd be better. But I wish I had like, the wherewithal to have like another computer and graphics and this one program I can live chat with. I probably will never do that. I like doing what I'm doing. Granted, it's going to get better and a little more sophisticated, technology. I'll buy better stuff. But I like doing what I'm doing now, just sitting here in front of the camera, ranting like a madman. You gotta know your limitations and then perfect those. That's what I'm doing. That's what I've always done. Just okay. I'm in this box. Then I'll just be the best in that box. I'm not trying to be anybody else. Sorry about this smoke. Yeah, and I'm smoking. It's just stupid. Yeah, but the world needs dipshits like me who will like question things and like, see, give a what? from a scientist. Well, see, E equals MC squared, and then me going, huh? You said that? What'd you say? That's what we need. We need people questioning, like, prove it to me. Again, I'm not courageous enough to strap myself in some kind of big rocket and go. No, see, it's going to take some. Maybe you need a little mental illness to do that. I mean, like, come on. It's not if, but when problems happen. You know, I used to be in my band. We've been in a van. And there's all some kind of your tie rods are buzz. You know, this shit goes wrong. And human mistakes. People make mistakes. Me too. I'm not. Human error. That's a thing. We're all trying hard and this that. But man, when you, especially the more things you got to think about, and this that. I mean, come on. It takes a lot of people and scientists and engineers and theologians or whoever. You need a team, thousands of people here, there, and everywhere doing some kind of weird, math to figure out some. And that ain't going to be me. I ain't going to, hey, no. So is space fake? Was the moon landing fake? Is everything fake? Are we literally like living in some kind of like bad theater? I don't know. You call it. Perhaps some of it is not. We're being lied to about certain things. You never know. But look, I do this every day. Once I watch that video, I might do another video about, hey, I watched this video. And yeah, check him out. It was FE Core. You can go to is the moon landing fake? He commented, put a link, or they commented, put a link. Watch that. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow after I watch this, that link, I will do another one. Because I was planning on doing another topic today. But you shift gears and But yeah, I do this every day. I love y'all. Be blessed. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheers.